As we get closer to December 2nd, the deadline for dealing with the 2024 budget, both the ruling and opposition parties are busy with the National Assembly's Special Committee on Budget and Accounts and the Subcommittee on Adjustment of the Budget. But this year, it might be tough to handle the budget on time. Why? Well, there's a lot of fighting between the ruling and opposition parties, especially because they are dealing with the impeachment motion for Lee Dong-kwon from the Korea Communications Commission, KCC. Today, let's learn about how budgets are made and put into action. Budget formulation. The country's budget is managed according to legal procedures and processes. In Korea, the budget is confirmed through a series of steps: budget formulation, budget statement, deliberation and resolution, budget execution, settlement, and audit. Initially, budget formulation involves planning for the government's operations and revenue expenditure for the upcoming year, culminating in the submission of the budget statement. Many countries, including Korea, employ the executive budget system, where the executive branch takes charge of budgeting because it has the most detailed understanding of the content, given that the majority of the budget is utilized there. In Korea, the head of each central government agency receives guidelines for planning the budget statement from the Director of the Ministry of Economy and Finance by April 30th annually. Subsequently, these agencies are required to submit their budget requests by June 30th. Building on this, the Director of the Ministry of Economy and Finance submits the government budget statement to the National Assembly 90 days before the start of the fiscal year, which runs from January 1st to December 31st in Korea. It's noteworthy that, despite Korea's tripartite cooperation system involving the executive, legislative, and judicial branches, the executive branch handles the budget formulation. However, they do consider the opinions of the legislative and judicial branches during this process. Deliberation and resolution of budget. The budget deliberation process involves the National Assembly carefully reviewing and resolving the submitted budget statement. This deliberative step contributes to the establishment of a tripartite system within the budget statement, with the legislative branch assuming the responsibility of overseeing the executive branch's budgetary allocations. The initiation of the budget deliberation procedures takes place following the President's address at the National Assembly, where the President communicates the upcoming year's government policies and budgetary plans to the nation. Subsequently, each standing committee, specializing in specific professional fields, conducts preliminary examinations of the budget statements from the relevant ministries. Following a comprehensive examination by the Budget Settlement Special Committee, the budget statement undergoes resolution during the general meeting of the National Assembly. Budget expansion. This year, the government's budget is 656 trillion and 900 billion Korean won, up by about 20 trillion Korean won from last year's 638 trillion and 700 billion Korean won. This increase happens every year and is called budget expansion. Reasons for this include the government's business cycle policy, taking care of society in a capitalist system, and dealing with inflation. While it's not easy to explain all the reasons with specific theories, these things make the budget go up.